are facing off against each other for the first time in these lineups in this event. It's the mixed G quad, so we'll see a mix of male and female athletes. Up to them where they are placed in the boat, trying to bring out the strengths of each athlete. From left to right, we have lane 6, Chinook B, which has Go Forth. Lane 5, Saugatuck. Lane 4, Chinook with Casella. And lane 3, Sarasota County. In the blocks, we got a great view of the stake boats here. Those long platforms with a volunteer on the end holding the stern, if you can make that out. Those volunteers are crucial, basically pulling or pushing the boat in or out, trying to make sure those bow balls are aligned at the start of the race. It's up to the athletes to make sure you have a good point. So that means the bow ball is headed straight down the middle of your lane. We want to avoid steering on those first crucial strokes where we want to focus instead on the building of momentum.
Right, because even though these quads do have a rudder, they do have a rudder connected to someone's shoe, it's pretty hard to use when the boat is at the low speeds on the first couple of strokes. So making sure that that boat is pointed, that bow seat's checking behind them, making sure they're not being pushed by any little gusts of wind is crucial. This Chinook boat in lane 6 on the left, taking an early lead. Less than half a bit of overlap to the next boat over Saugatuck. And they are pretty much level with Sarasota County, 1 lane over.
Love that red stripe on the boat. We've been talking about it all regatta. We try to encourage people to have more customized boats. It makes it more interesting, more fun. Enough of these plain white boats. You heard it here first. This is Hot Takes with Hannah and Meredith. Another hot take is this lead. We have Chinook B with quite the advantage over the rest of the field. You can see really beautiful matching here, not only of the body movements of these athletes, but also their oars moving through that water together. One catch, one finish, maybe slightly different lengths here. Seems to be working pretty well for them. That bow number 6, Chinook B. Yeah,
see that bow?
4 seats up.
We saw that bow seat looking over, trying to see what the margins were. Usually understood that just your bow seat's going to be looking around. Everyone else can keep their head locked in to the boat.
And that Saugatuck crew in lane 5 really trying to push off of the 3rd place crew in Sarasota County. 1 lane of separation between them, trying to not make it close. It's more entertaining for us here on shore. As an athlete, you want nothing but a decisive advantage over your competitors. Though you might see a pretty impressive gain in speed when you have crews battling side by side, stroke for stroke. Sometimes it's too much excitement and you have some fracturing or potentially a breakdown in technique when crews are under great amount of stress. Often crews feel like they're rowing the best. It feels the best when they're ahead because they're able to almost relax a little bit. You can see that here in Chinook B with that really nice straight arm hang, trying to shove legs down to deck together. It looks like the Saugatuck crew might be a little bit higher in stroke rating.
That Saugatuck bow seat with a bucket hat. Love to see it.
Chinook crew in lane 4 trailing a fair bit. But they're entering the last 250. We'll see if they can gain some speed. Always good to break the race up into pieces, especially in the sprint when you're tired, bringing up the rate, bring up the intensity, technical changes.
Really
watching for Saugatuck. Oh!
A great final effort there from Saugatuck.
Where did that come from? Sorry, Talk, what a sprint there. That will be Sarasota County with the 3rd place position. Big old Henley hip hip hooray to all of those quads. Not sure what kind of congratulations or good races they're saying out there. It's just out of range for us hearing on shore. Love the sportsmanship and camaraderie. That is the end of the race. Hurrahs and